Next message.
Met you in Houston, but you're from Atlanta, New York from Pennsylvania, something. Fuck, all I know is you hot and you know this. You make it easy to blow this, you know this thing. Hurricane that ass for me, shaped like a glass for me. It's like I knew what I liked.
Not my husband giving me 713 angel number. But man, for him to be so young and to achieve 75 million albums sold, yeah, I see exactly why Suge Knight did not want to see him go. And I also see why he decided to give him that record label. Because he knew. He knew. But man, I saw that 713. I was like, oh no, did you just give me my angel number? Baby, Tupac is my husband for sure. Divine right timing 713. And it's tatted on me. held on all day. This is not something that a lot of people like wearing their baby hairs like this. But this is me literally recreating my baby hairs that my mama used to do when I was a little kid. So it goes well with my face because I thought I was adorable as a baby. So this is how they held up with the gel. So not bad. I like it loose. I don't mind it being loose like this. But yeah, I'm happy and that's all that matters. Now this is a temporary fix, but 100% go in the bathroom, put a little water right here, hold you over. Well, at least it holds me over. Because anytime I go to the restroom, I check myself out in the mirror to make sure we all good. So yeah, just dab a little water. If it starts to get annoying, dab a little water and it lays down. So I'm gonna see how long this lasts because it's almost time to go home. So this has been all day. Okay, so this is how they held up. Water most definitely does the trick for gel. I could put a little bit more right here and put that into place, but that's really not bothering some. Right here held up very well. So yeah, I probably could have relayed this back down, but literally I just did all of this gel. Nothing special, eco style gel. And then right in front of my wig cup, I use my Ebin, both black or red. Red is the strongest hold, and literally it's thick. Like let me see. Because I want to say it's kind of the consistency of Gots to Be glue, but that's the consistency, if you can see, but it's a little bit thicker than Gots to Be glue. That's why it basically holds on strong, and I just made a mess. So excuse me while I am distracted, but since I made a mess, I can show you what it looks like real quick too. Okay, so I'm gonna put some on my arm. So this is how much I have right here. And then I just take and I do thin layers. And when I say thin, I mean thin. So I don't know if you can see, but that's how far down I drag that. And I can still honestly drag it some more. Let me see real quick. Yeah, that's about as much as I got, starting from here all the way down here. And honestly, it don't take much time. Like as soon as you spread your layers, you can honestly put the wig on and then tie it down and let that dry. And the thing about letting that dry is it will be it can be a little sticky. That's why you're doing, like, honestly, one thin layer is good enough if you don't want to have that sticky feeling. But the thing about this Ebin stuff is water and this together coincide very well. So you can actually take and after you've glided it, take your finger, if you wanted to add some water to it and then tie it down, because it's watery, but I can still feel the product. Like it's like it glides on a little bit like this type of gel basically. So then you have that mixture of that water and then you tie it down. That could also help with that little white residue that it leaves when you like untack it from something. But also literally even after you untack it, like you're gonna do your baby hairs, so literally you take your baby hair brush literally, you take your baby hair brush, you actually start right up in here where the glue is, well, not the glue, where the gel is, and that's gonna be able to drag not only some of that gel into your actual baby hairs to help them stay, but that's gonna help you emulsify. So literally just wetting your brush and going along until it disappears, and then it's still gonna be tacky. You just use that water to clean it up basically. Then if you got a little residue from cleaning it up, so you do want to drag it down, use it, you should have a little. And then if I put my gel, and then literally just form my baby hair, and I like them all the way around. And that's how you do that. And then every morning, literally, I just drench my brush thingy in water. I have a cup and I put it in water and literally drain it out, and then just clean it up, get it all fresh for redo-ness. And yeah, that's how I do my stuff. I know everybody don't really like the baby hair thingy, but me personally, for my own freaking self, like, you ain't gonna know whether it's a wig or my real hair, because I plan to do this with my real hair when she flourishes to how I want her to look. So, and then also, you can go back through and touch up your makeup, your powders, because this is going on. Ooh, see, there we go. I just bent it. Oh, I can't even see on here. Okay, I just bent it. And where's it at? I can't see. Ugh. But anyway, I just bent my arm, and then right up in here, that's where I got it. So yeah, see, it's sticky. And I added all that water to it, and it's sticky. So yeah, that's all you gotta do is mix Ebin glue with some water, and a little goes a long way. So I'm actually about to take this wig off. So I'm gonna show you how I remove everything safely. I use a Q-tip, drench it in water, and I start just working my way up. I don't force it, but this is being nice to me today. And that's mainly because I did not put a lot of glue. Well, it's not glue, it's gel, but it works great. Like, I can go work out whether I tie down my wig or not, and it's gonna stay. Like, if I was gonna go work out and wanted to keep my wig on, like after work or something like that, that morning I would drench, my little area that I'm putting my gel. And mind you, I only put gel from here to here. Like, I don't really do it here unless I really wanted to lay this down and then lay this down. Then that would be my next step to like securing it, is just using this for the illusion and then using these sideburns as an anchor. So most of the times I do have these, and then literally I just take the Q-tip, I drenched it, and this is where you have to work it. So you make sure you drench it and just work it, circular motions. And if you feel a snag, re-dip it in water and go back to the same spot. Circular motions, do not force it. Literally, you do that. You can like push at it just to give it a little push, but if you feel like you start hurting, bitch, stop, because then at that point you're gonna be pulling out your hair. And that's why I gotta go back through and retouch up my makeup on here, because this is where all of it goes when I clean it. So that's how I take my wig off, and then easy breezy. And your forehead, a little sticky, clean it off. But yeah, that's how I take it off. And one reason, well, a second reason why I say don't be afraid to use this with combination with water is because for my own hair texture, this would work perfectly and stay probably the best out of all edge controls, everything. But 100%, you have to make sure you use water. Like growing up, the one thing I remember my mom always doing when she was doing my hair is she had a cup and she had the brush and it had water, and each section she was dipping the brush in the water, wringing it off, and literally that's how she kept my hair. That's how she refreshed my hair. So it's the same method if you grew up with your mama doing that when she was refreshing your hair as a little girl. So this is the same method. You just have to use water to help dissolve the white residue that it will leave, but 100% thinly. You do not have to do thick globs, none of that. Like a little goes a long way. I feel like I've had this in my red bottle for like 4 years now. So yeah, very little goes a long way. Just stay alive, the 9-5, 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 just stay alive, the 9-5. Like this, I got some layers on to kind of like generate some heat. I'm gonna let it sit for about 15 to 30 minutes, and then I'm just gonna do some other stuff and then rinse it out, and then I'm gonna replat the whole thing. Lord forgive me, Lord forgive me, things I don't understand. Sometimes I need to be alone. Don't kill my vibe. I can feel your energy from two planets away. I got my two planets away. I got my music I was sharing, but today I'm yelling. This don't kill my vibe. 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 Is really hard to pick right now, so I got me watermelon because I'm hungry while my food waiting. While my food is cooking, I got some chicken wings in here. I make some more broccoli. I don't know what else. I can eat the rest of that macaroni, but I don't really want that hoe. No. Maybe I'll bake it. You know what? I'm gonna bake the macaroni and see if I like that better. And then if I like that better, I can mix the leftover with that. So that's what I'm about to do. We're gonna put the macaroni in there, home. I don't know how long this gonna take though.
Used to be too solid till you scramble me. Used to be your body. Girl, be hot. Are we supposed to still be fucking every day? When everything between us is completely changed. Oh, girl, be hot. Am I supposed to go ahead and just erase every feeling, every memory we shared? Oh, cause I was dying for this love. Yeah, I was dying for your love, your love. So tell me, baby, do you want me like I want you? Baby, do you understand I know you? Cause I even forgot to call you. I thought you were the one. So tell me how. Could you tell me that you made me by mistake? Intoxicated by your kiss and you ashamed. That's over. So how can I believe or trust in anything that you say? When you so easily regret it next day. See, that ain't right. Cause I was dying for this love. Yeah, I was dying for your love, your love. Tell me, baby, do you want me like I want you? Do they do you understand I know you? Cause I even think about it, I call you. Cause I thought you were the one. Cause I was dying for this love. Yeah, I was dying for your love, your love. Tell me, baby, do you want me like I want you? Do they do you understand I know you? Cause I even think about it, I call you. Cause I thought you were the one.
And I partially made this bench so Snoop Dogg can sleep. Move. Right there. And for the past 2 nights, he been fighting me to get into my bed. So like last night and the night before that, he was fighting me. So I finally kicked him out last night. Well, lo and behold, Mother Nature comes knocking on the motherfucking door. And it's thundering and lightning real bad. And so like, he whines and I never heard anything because of course, you know, animals can sense shit before it comes. So I was like, nah, because you can't respect my bed. So no, go away. And so he kept doing it, and I just opened the door just in case he wants to leave and go to his cage or whatever, because like, you're not respecting my space, you're not respecting my boundaries type of thing. And you can't keep fighting me when I made something where you're still close to me and you still have your own personal space to put hair on it, because I still put his sheet on it. So baby, lo and behold, Mother Nature coming. I was like, come on. And he 100% made sure he stayed on that bench that I created. I know that was a fact. I know that was a fact. I can't remember if I said you better stay up there or what, but he hopped on that bench. He looked at me. He laid down because he understood. You want to be in the bed with me? This is your bed portion of being in the bed with me, because you don't know how to be in bed with me. Number one, that's the issue. Like, you give him an inch, he takes a fucking full mile. And no, like, I need to be comfortable in my bed. So I've been sleeping real good too once my body got accustomed to the new layout. So, baby, last night, thunder and lightning, he most definitely respected my boundaries. And it's like, yeah, it's not that hard. And look at you. You slept just perfectly fine because it's pillows right there. It's not like it's uncomfortable, because literally I start putting his sheet up there because I sat up there and I was like, oh, if I don't want to be chilling in the bed and I want to feel like I'm on the couch, this is the perfect thing. And I can still lay out comfortably, watch TV if I, start to feel that way. I can sit here Indian style if I want to, have my couch action. I do want to get me like one of those body pillows, and baby, we'd be good to fucking go. That's gonna be on my list of body pillow. That's gonna be so freaking perfect. So yeah, bitch. That's for me too. So respect the couch because that's our couch right now, and it's perfect. It's really perfect. So I'm about to go rinse this out because it's still daylight, and I would love to at least be done with my hair and then being able to eat right after and then go take the dog out and then come take a shower and get into bed and it's a wrap. That's the goal though.
See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm near you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm near you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. Baby, I don't know why you're treating me so bad. You said you love me, no one above me, and I was all you had. And all my heart is beating for you, I can't stop crying. I don't know how I allow you to treat me this way, and still I stay. See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm near you. And my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm near you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. Baby, I don't know why you wanna do me wrong. See, when I'm home, I'm all alone, and you are always gone. Boy, you know I really love you, I can't deny. I can't see how you could bring me to so many tears after all these years. See, my days are cold without you. My days, yeah. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. See, my days are cold without you. Without you, without you, I keep on running back to you. I trusted you, I trusted you. So sad, what love will make you do. All the things that we accept, be the things that we regret. So all of my ladies, hear me, come on, sing with me. See, when I get the strength to leave, you always tell me that you need me. And I'm weak cause I believe you, and I'm mad because I love you. So I stop and think that maybe you can learn to appreciate me. Then it all remains the same, that you ain't never gonna change, never gonna change, never gonna change. My days are cold, baby, and though my heart can't take no more, no more, no more. See, my days are cold without you, and though my heart can't take no more, no more, no more. You had me, you need me, I deserve it. Oh, I gave you all my heart, and all you did was tear it up. Looking at my window, knowing that I should go. Even when I pack my bags, see something always holds me back. Thought I'd end up with Sean, but it wasn't a match. Wrote some songs about Ricky, now I listen to that. Even almost got married, and to Pete I'm so thankful. Wish I could say thank you to Malcolm, cause he was an angel. One taught me love, one taught me patience, and one taught me pain. Now I'm so amazing, there's nothing I'm alone, but that's not what I see. Look what I got, look what you taught me. Love all that I say. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so fucking grateful for my ex. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Want to speak on the vulnerability of this vlog. Last night I was editing, well, I was attempting to edit the footage because I just try to get it over and done with, you know, while, you know, I can. And so I was trying to edit in and I was looking at it, and so like I even deleted like my whole wash routine because I was like, I just can't, and I was in my head. I do know I was in my head, but last night it was like So my growth journey is different from others. So my problem areas are my problem areas because a long time ago I realized that I neglected myself as far as in taking care of my hair, basically. Like somewhere along the line, and I know when it happened, and I feel like I spoke this out loud, but somewhere along the line I got lazy with doing my hair. Now I've always been big on washing my hair, moisturizing my hair, and just braiding my hair. I've always been that girl. So in the midst of just lifing and literally working and taking care of your parent, and you, like, I really was left with zero time to myself because I was getting up hella fucking early, and then I would leave one job and go do what the fuck I can for my mother in the midst of her just trying to use me. And then if I had other shit to do, I would do it, like running errands and shit. And then I get home and I'd be so tired, I'll go straight to sleep. And yeah, I just really just neglected myself. So my hair most definitely suffered from that. But not even suffering from that, you add in stress from family members who basically feel like you're their servant type of shit. Like both my mother and my sister just try to control, especially when it comes to my finances. Like for some reason they just have it in their head that my finances is their finances, and fuck if I can pay my bills. Like that, it's always been like that. And it's like, dude, like
You want me to be there for you all fucking day long. How am I supposed to survive? How am I supposed to pay bills? How am I supposed to do this? I can't live life and be under you 24/7. And not only that, you're not even being grateful what I can do for you. Like, beggars can't be choosing. I do a lot, so that stress alone, add that to the equation. And also, I've been on blood pressure medicine since I was in high school, so add the medicine in equation, and this is what you get. But 100%, like, me going back today, starting fresh. Like, when I wasn't feeling editing my video, I was like, I'm not gonna do it. Like, I'm not about to stress myself out, because literally I wanted to X the whole fucking vlog. And I see why, you know, some YouTubers, when they speak on this, I understand it. But a lot of times you just really have to sleep on it. And if you sleep on it and it's still not it, then bitch, exit it out. But I slept on it, and then finally I was like, ooh, you gotta edit the vlog, and then I started editing the vlog. And then it's me editing the vlog, I discovered something that really helped me out with editing the vlog and making it easier for me to do what it is that I want to do with my edits. And then in the midst of doing all of that, all of my problem areas that make me feel a certain type of way, I would take a screenshot of those my problem areas that were bothering me the most, and I would zoom in on it. And then whenever I'm doing my hair, I always measure, you know, where my growth is at, as far as in like how my hair is getting thicker at the front. And 100%, my hair is fucking flourishing. Like, although mentally, because I'm looking at it, you know, I don't see it. But a lot of times, another reason why I was like, we're gonna sleep on it, because my hair wasn't looking like it was flourishing either. It actually looked worse. And the thing about that kind of like messed me up is, like, I chopped her the beginning of the week. I clipped my ends, the plaits that it was in, and then something in me was like, nah, I feel like I can even out my cut. So literally, I evened out my cut, and and this is a stage of my hair growth journey that I told myself that I was gonna have to be at this stage for a very fucking long time. Because when you're trying to get thinner hair to grow back thicker, one of the best things to do is to kind of like keep everything as one length as possible. So I did that because, you know, the front is growing, and in order for my front to grow, you know, you have to trim the hair. And so I did a good cut. I made sure my little problem areas, I made sure I trimmed that. Like, that is a must type of thing. And so just overall, just being like, ugh, my hair, not liking it, not where I want it to be. I feel like it should be a different stage, but at the stage that it's at, it's actually flourishing and then doing good. So yeah. Next day, we have an open mind, open heart. Everything I have a problem with, I'm zooming in on it, and I'm looking at it and observing and seeing, is it really the way I see it? And as I zoom in on it, it's like, no, like, it's there, yes, but no, 100% physically, it's way better than what you think it is, type of thing. So that helped. And like, I went from wanting to X everything out for the most part to finally being like, okay. So yes, vulnerability post. This for sure is a vulnerability post. This is a I forgot that other word. Shit. You're vulnerable and you're transparent. So yes, this is a vulnerable and very vulnerable and transparent.
I'm looking for, yeah, it's that bird in the VIP line with the B-time and the East Laurent. She drive a Nissan and she in a Pima. I don't want her.